This is all done by hand, made in Japan. High quality. Good morning, everyone. I am Steve with Steve's POV, and I am here in Nagoya, Japan. I'm in a part of Nagoya called Bishu. And this is an area that, going way back, many years ago, is very famous for knitting, making clothing, and other stuff that was originally, a lot of companies here in this area were known for making beautiful clothing, all made in Japan. There's not a lot of those companies left anymore, but there still are a few. And I am here at a great company that I was introduced to today called the Uchiyama-Knit company. This is a Japanese company that has its roots going back about 58, almost 60 years now in this area, making high quality Japanese sweaters and other knits. This is where the knitting process starts. It's amazing. Let's get inside and check it out. This is the Uchiyama Knitting Factory. This is one of their two factories, and this is where the entire knitting process starts. A lot of this process you would think is all automated and all by machines. And yes, there is to some degree, there is a bunch of that, but you know what? A lot of this is still old school, handmade type of work that's been done by people in here, as you're about to see. Some people have been doing this for 40 years or more, the same job every day, with the same attention to detail that you see in a lot of Japanese type of businesses and a lot of Japanese type of manufacturing. Check this out. You can imagine when it comes to clothing and other type of things, I mean, there's such a variety of different colors and designs and thickness and materials and everything else, but it all starts from the same thing. It starts from thousands of different types of thread. You have different colors, dark reds, walnuts, dark blues. They run this entire company with only about 8 or so people. It's not a lot, but you're about to see how much it's still important to have people on hand who know what they're doing, because this is not a fully automated process. There's a lot of handwork involved in what they do here. This is where, at the end of this factory process here that you just saw, this is where this lady, who's been doing this for 30, 40 years, is now taking each piece. You can see she's snipping off the ends, and then what she's gonna do is bundle them up, just like this. You see, they get bundled up, tied up, and then they leave this factory to just head down the street a couple of minutes from here to where the final assembly and the putting together and the quality control and production to the other factory that we're about to go to and check out right now. In here, it's all hand done. The process starts here. So what you saw come in, we bring those big bundles in from the other factory. And here is where she starts stitching together the actual material that we saw. She's taking piece by piece. You can see of what came over from the other place, and now she's stitching it together, creating the basic shape of what will become the sweater that they're manufacturing. Material, especially wool and stuff, has a tendency to want to fold over on itself and roll over on itself if you don't steam it and press it out. And that's what happens over where this gentleman is to my right. Let's head this way. This process happens actually twice during the manufacturing of a single sweater. It happens in the kind of in the mid-range of the production process, and now what he's doing here, this is actually a final product that is being steamed as well, so that there's no wrinkles, it's beautifully produced. We'll get back to this station in a second to show the final process, but from here it got to go back after it's steamed. Now it comes over here. So after the steaming's done, the product then goes off to their Nagano factory. But after it goes to Nagano and it comes back here, heads back to the steaming area to be perfectly wrinkle free and everything else before it comes into this area where It's gonna either get buttons sewed in over there, where buttons, if it requires buttons or not. And here is where the tag, the inner tag on the neck here, made in Japan. The brand name is done right here, all by hand. This is there's no automation to this. This is all done by hand, made in Japan. High quality. Now, it goes back, believe it or not, to the gentleman again, who's gonna steam again. You can see, they're nice, but they're a little wrinkled. They've been in production process. They have their buttons that were sewed in over there. They have their brand right here that's been stitched in, made in Japan, and their brand name right here. This is all done. But you can't ship a product that looks like this. It's not perfect. That's what this gentleman does right here. You can see he puts each and every sweater and he puts them onto these frames and he stretches them out by hand. He's been doing this for 40 years or so, this exact same job. This is what he specializes in. This is all he does. And it comes off of the frame and it's laid out here, which at this point is now very close to being a finished product, but not done quite yet. Quality control is a huge part of this. You can't ship out things that aren't of the best and highest quality. And that's what this lady is in the process of doing right here. Each and every point of the sweater, you can see here what she's doing is stretching and looking at where it's been sewn together. Is there any imperfections? Is there any loose areas? Is there anything that's gonna call this a defective product or something that needs to be corrected before it ships out? What she specializes in is inspecting all these sweaters. In the event that anything is wrong or there's a problem with something, it gets tagged and marked here. She has tape, she marks that spot, and then if something needs to be corrected, it will be corrected before it's shipped out. They will not ship out something that has any imperfections or defects in it. Next step would be packing these items up. Here would be a finished product. Look at that. Beautifully wrapped in plastic. Absolutely no wrinkles. The Uchiyama-Knit company produces basically for the Japanese market. They're not very well known overseas. You can't replace this process and the high quality that comes with something that's handmade in a process like this, like they do here at the Uchiyama-Knit company. You can learn more about Uchiyama-Knit company on Yagi Select, where the Uchiyama-Knit products will be available for purchase through Yagi Select. Did you ever think how many steps are involved in making this particular product? I never did either, I'll be honest with you. I never ever did either until I saw it today. It's this quality control and this attention to detail. It's amazing. Uchiyama-Knit, that gets 2 thumbs up right here.